Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here. Today's video is going to be what is wisdom? So I'm going to go over what wisdom is and the difference between wisdom and knowledge. All right. So knowledge has no ledge. Knowledge never ends. There is a unlimited amount of knowledge. So really, we're all ignorant. No. So knowledge is power, and knowledge has no ledge. It doesn't end. And why is that relevant? Well, it's relevant because you could have all the knowledge in the world, read all the books in the world, though that doesn't mean you have wisdom. For example, the workout trainer who has read all the books and gone through all the courses but hasn't actually built themselves up over years of dedication and experimentation in the gym, or working on different diets and seeing how they feel with it and then adjusting accordingly, has nowhere near the amount of wisdom slash experience that the person who hasn't read a single book around the science of lifting but has worked their ass off for 20 years developing their own practice and systems and has lived through it. They have the real wisdom. So remember, knowledge is not necessarily wisdom. So what is wisdom? Well, I have a few definitions, and I'm going to go over some sort of attributes that are associated with wisdom. So wisdom has to do with knowledge, experience. A lot of times, experience is the best teacher, most of the time. Awareness, being able to see what's real, having an awareness. Basically, awareness is what it means is how much you're aware of, right? Like God is aware of everything in the entire universe simultaneously at once. A fish is aware of nothing. So we have the capacity to really put on the fisheye lens of awareness to be aware of a lot that's going on. Like some people could be aware of a spirit in the room while the other person isn't. See what I mean? And discernment. This is extremely important. Learn to discern. The heart is the ultimate discernment detector beyond just the mind, and really you need to be in a high vibration, a high altitude to have good discernment. When you're in a really low state of being, you cannot really discern what's life affirming or life defeating. So learn to discern. Now, what do these all have to do with wisdom? Well, wisdom is everything I just mentioned applied. So wisdom is applied knowledge, applied discernment, applied experience, applied awareness. So wisdom is kind of like a combination of all those things and using them in practice. So I'm going to go over a few definitions of wisdom, some of the best ones that I've heard, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more. So this is the definition that I made up. It goes like this. Wisdom is applied discernment for the context at hand, using knowledge and previous experience. Now, why I said context? Because it's best in situations in life to, rather than focus just on the content, focus on the context. Then you'll get the deeper underlying energy associated with what's actually happening, and you'll have a much easier time navigating it, not getting lost in all the changing content. So here's another definition that goes in line with wisdom. This is a fun one. Wisdom is knowing that tomatoes don't go in a fruit salad. So even though tomato is a fruit, you have the wisdom to know that it would taste gross in a fruit salad, right? Because you're using your discernment based on your knowledge and past experience to know that tomatoes aren't good in fruit salad. Another one would be wisdom is learning not to interfere with people's games. Everyone's playing games, right? Ego games, beating around the bush, the Maya dream fog, the game board of life. So wisdom is being able to lift above the game board and to not interfere with people's games, not get caught up in the drama and the karma and etc. Another great definition is, so I asked my teacher, who's like has the most wisdom out of anyone. His name is Wisdom Teacher Sri Ram Ka, and very fitting. I asked him, what is wisdom? And he said, wisdom is applied knowledge for the context being presented from a heart-based beingness, like from your heart. So I use, that's like the perfect definition. I use some of his for my own made-up definition. I think he said it slightly different, but I can't really remember clearly, though that's perfect. So yeah, just because someone has a lot of knowledge, it doesn't mean they're actually wise. So wisdom's extremely important, and remember, you want to be innocent as doves and wise as serpents. So still maintain that childlike innocence and the joy and wonderment that's available, though still have that discernment, that cunningness, that wisdom like serpents. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it gave you a more clear understanding of what wisdom is, and I hope you can apply this in your life, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.